Hello everyone and welcome back. This will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Taurus for the week of February 16th. And at this time I'd like to give a very special thank you to each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed, and for sharing with others. And of course for all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched. And the lovely comments. It is so nice to read them. I truly appreciate them. I really like that, you guys let me know how much you've enjoyed my videos, that you've subscribed to my videos. Thank you so much for doing all of that. It certainly makes my week, so I do appreciate you as well. So thank you. And I would like to say Happy New Year, Happy Chinese New Year, to everyone out there who's celebrating it. Ooh, Ace of Wands. So starting out with new opportunities. There's an opportunity that is really speaking to you. This is your little engine going, woohoo, this is a new career, creative project move. This is something that really get your mojo going. Like, this is your spark of inspiration, something that you wanted to do for quite some time or thought about it, and somebody give you the opportunity to say, hey, let's give this a try and see where it goes. So this is a new creative project for many of you, and it is going to be one that makes you want to get up in the morning and do it, go to work, enjoy it, that sort of thing. And once you realize that it is something that you're really truly enjoying, it makes your job so much easier. But you are really got an opportunity here for you, and you are full of energy to begin. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, looking at your finances, where you put your time, energy, and money into something. Some of you have in the past made some investments, so good for you. And it is, now you're looking at them very seriously to see if it's enough, or should you put some more in? Is it giving you back what you had hoped it was going to give you? All those sort of questions. But you're already put the time, energy, and effort into this. And it is showing that it is continued to grow. Maybe perhaps for some of you it's not quite as quick as you had anticipated or desired, but it is still moving in the right direction for you. So you get to relax a little bit more and get to see what's coming for you going forward. And the Eight of Rods, look at that. There is an opportunity. There is no doubt about that this week. This is an opportunity for travel. And it's going to come right out of the blue. Maybe you're going to get an invitation, but it's going to require that you take quick action on something as well. Like, it's going to need your answer now, not a week from now and let me think about it, or a month from now, whatever you do naturally. It doesn't look like it's allowing you that time frame. It's more requesting that you need to make a decision on something ASAP. And the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, so your mind is well on your finances. That one, you've come from a little bit of loss, and that happens in everybody's life, but you don't want to go back there. So you're moving forward. You're realizing you've already overcome that, and you have no intentions of going back there. Now you just want to persist going forward. So this is your beginning. Oh, that might be why. The Lovers. You have your mind set on somebody. Making an offer, coming together with a partner. Somebody who's very much like yourself. There's harmony, relationships, union, partnerships. This could be a rekindling of a partnership for some of you as well. But there's definitely passion and value here. You really care about one another, what you think, how you talk, how you walk. You just enjoy each other to the very end. You know, this is such a deep love and strength together. It's going to be something that you have desired for a long time, and now you're finally making that step. You know it's time to either do it or not. And the Justice. Yeah, there may be some paperwork involved. You know, legal paperwork by the looks of this. This could be a settlement for some of you. You know, something that needed to be settled a long time ago, and now you're finally, you know, doing it legally, so there's no questions or any of that for yourself. This could be signing a legal document as well. You know, and just making sure that everything is done, that there's no holes that you have to, you know, have in the back of your mind whatsoever. You're taking care of all your legal matters. You're making sure that things in your life are what you want them to be before you go any farther. So there's a legal contract that you are preparing or getting prepared to be signed. And the Queen of Cups. There's something in your life that you want to know it's okay. It's the real thing. You're making a choice here. For some of you, it's romance. You know, it just sort of come out of the woodwork. You know, it's been there a long time and brewing, and you just never, you know, took that step. But now that you have, you want it to be not only all that you had desired and envisioned, but you're making as sure as you possibly can that it is going to be so. So you're following your wisdom, you're listening to your heart, you know the person well enough to know when they speak if it's real or it's not. So you get to actually just sort of sit back and see now what comes for you, like towards you. You're feeling much more calmer, more relaxed. You're getting your ducks in a row, which again helps you feel not only more stable, but knowing that your family's taken care of. You know, you're feeling much more stable. It helps your health and your wealth as well. But there is success here for your future. And you are ready now. You really are ready. And the Hermit. Yeah. You've gone within a little bit. You made a little bit of withdrawal from everybody and everything so that you could, you know, rattle things around a little bit and get a real clear look and a vision on what it is that you want, need, and desire. You know, you've gone within, you did some meditating, you really did some deep soul searching for your answers. And you didn't leave any stones unturned here. And you're realizing that, yeah, there's light at the end of the tunnel. You can go forward from here. And you're finally stepping out again into the universe of your desire. Yeah, the world. Definitely a new beginning. New opportunities. You know, the ending of a cycle, so a new one can begin. These are accomplishments. You know, fulfillment, travel, celebrations of life, and arriving. So you've, you know, doing the whole cycle, and you've done it, and you're willing now and ready to start fresh without so much stress and worry about everything, because you've already taken care of everything else in your future or your life, so that now you can open up to realizing, where do you go from here? What's your next step? How comfortable do you feel? Like you really, when you did this one, you really thought of all the angles, took care of your business, got everything as ready as you can to come out and begin anew. Wow. Huh? And the Page of Cups. Well, that answers that. Well, there's good news coming in. You know, and it is going to really thrill you. This is a spark of romance. Maybe somebody's making an offer to you and letting you know, you know, you know, what they feel about you, or this could be you stepping out of your comfort zone and offering that cup of love to somebody else. And it is truly something to behold. You're breaking the ice, you know, and it takes a lot to do that. But you feel comfortable enough in your decisions. Your behavior shows it. You know, as much as you think that, you know, people don't see it, they see it. So there's no surprise here for you. This is you finally mustering up that courage and going out there just to see whether it's a nay or a yay. You're willing to take that chance again. You're trusting in yourself. And this behavior is, you know, something to watch, because it's almost like childlike beginning of romance. Aw. And the Sun card, that is beautiful. You are definitely moving into the sunrise, you know, pleasure, happiness, vitality, good health, joy, celebrations, success, and rebirth. It's all there on that card. And you have the willpower to ignite it, accept it, ride it. And it is really going to be a beautiful ride for you. It really is. Wow, you look so happy here. It is incredible. Oh. And the Hangman. That's okay. Like, you know, I said over here earlier, you went within. You found, you know, what it is that you figure is been holding you back for a long time. You know, why things in your life did, you know, come out the way they came out for different things, and you didn't want to repeat that anymore. So you really went within and, you know, found the right answers. You weren't coming out until you figured out exactly what it is, what your expectations are, how things are going to look in the future, and then and only then are you willing to, you know, move forward. But you definitely watched both sides, seeing how people react, how things are going, you know, in your life, in all relationships. You just watched. You didn't participate or say anything or interfere. You just wanted to see what people's reactions were so that you could make a better judgment call for yourself. Oh, my God. The 10 of Cups. Happy home, happy life, celebration. Wow, that's beautiful. Really it is. You know, it's the rainbow of life. You know, the family, the friends, the relatives, the job. Everything you touch seems to have the magic touch. Pardon me, I'm sorry, I have a cold. But it's beauty. Beauty in its infiniteness. If you can think of a dream of a happy home, happy life, where you want to live, what vehicle you want to drive, you know, all that is right here. So you get to experience it, celebrate it, feel it. Wow. All right, and we're going to get a little more clarity. But your cards are really all about stepping into your future. Celebrating life. Seeing how far you've come and where you're at and what you have. Wow. And the Tower. Yeah. Something had to go in order for something new to start. You were aware of it. Like I said, you went within. You looked deeper into your situations before you made the next move. To others, this is going to seem like a sudden change. To you, you were getting ready. You know, this was your awakening, your release, you know, your sudden insight to what all that you know is how it's going to pan out. You're ready for. Because you went within and checked it all out first. Because you didn't want to have to stress or worry about it. You wanted to have a clear vision of your future. So you started to get ready for it. You made other people around you ready for it as well. It wasn't just yourself. You were preparing everybody around you with it. Some of them maybe not so happy, but this is your life. So you already got everything in order before you opened the door to show others what is coming. All right. And your oracle card. Believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. Isn't that beautiful? And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.